This is a Velocity steering wheel, and that is a Citi Golf Mark 1, and I'm about to make the two work together. But before I fit the steering wheel on the car and modify the interior, let's recap on what we did on the previous video. I removed half of the driver's side dashboard so that I can finally remove that old cluster. But it wasn't that simple. I had to disassemble my cluster and transfer everything to the new cluster. And in the end, it turned out great because it looks awesome. The vents were taken out to get painted so that they'll be able to match with the cluster. After all of that effort, the dashboard is looking like a dream now, and I'm loving it. I always had a dream of owning a Velocity, and the reason is the interior. The interior looks crazy mint. I really love it. That's why I'm trying to replicate it to my own, to a dream car of my own. That's why I'm focusing on trying to make this Golf Mark 1 to a Velocity or a Citi Rogue, because they are both similar.
I've already installed that piece over there. It wasn't there, and that door panel is 100% complete. I've installed this trim piece over here and this one on this side, and someone gave me this, Peter. Thanks to Peter, he gave me this, and well, it looks kind of decent. And I have all the pieces over here, even though this one and this one are the same, but at least it covers the whole part. Everything looks to be mint, and I was missing this piece also, and now everything is almost complete. I don't know what's supposed to go here, but whatever. I think the way it is almost complete. It's almost 100%, and we still have this piece to fit in and the piece over here. Then I think the dashboard will be 100% complete. The only thing that it will be left is the door panel.
I'm going to first start off by fitting in the door panel before I go ahead and fit in the steering wheel, which is not the only thing that I want to do on the interior. The door panel is only being held by 2 bolts. Then I'm going to fit the new door handle cover, which cost me 15 rand. The first cover goes in first. It's only being held by 1 screw, then the other cover that covers the screw. That's the door panel almost complete. Then goes in the top and the bottom dashboard cover, and that's the dashboard complete. So I'm currently doing a headliner for the BMW, and I've cut one piece over there, and I'm going to use it for the steering wheel. I'm going to cover the steering wheel with this vinyl. I think it will make the steering wheel look good. I'm not going to sew it on. I'm just going to glue this part, then I'm going to use this, and it's going to be on the steering wheel, and I think it's going to look good. And we're going to fit this on the car. We're going to put everything back, then we're going to fit it on the car. Let's see how good I can make this. So since I'm letting the steering wheel dry, and I think I didn't make it straight. No, I don't think I didn't make the steering wheel to look straight, but it won't be that visible unless you just somebody who thinks everything should be perfect. But I'm not a professional. I want to use the remaining vinyl to cover some of the pieces on the interior that are not covered at all. There's a piece over there, and that piece over there, which has no cover at all. So I'm going to cover that one first. All the remaining pieces that I was using to do the roof lining, my E36, I'm going to use it to cover everything on the interior of my Golf Mark 1. Hopefully it turns out great. I'm using a super shoe glue which can be found at any hardware store. And before laying down the vinyl, I'm using a panel sponge which can be used on roof linings and seats and all other things. And I'm going to once more apply the shoe glue before applying the vinyl. To be honest, this is one of those things that I always wanted to do, but I never got the time to actually do it. If you're enjoying the video, make sure to hit that like button, to hit the subscribe button, and share the video if you are enjoying it. Now the driver side is done. I'm going to use the same method on the other side, which will be straightforward, because I'm going to apply the glue, then the vinyl. Well, as we let everything dry, this part that I always wanted to do, because it has no cover at all until the bottom, and that one has a cover until the bottom. So I want to cover this one as well, and I don't know, it's not going to match, but I don't think it will be visible, but I might make them match both sides. I might make this side match with that side, because I don't know if you can see this side. The first thing I'm going to do is to remove this. The first thing that I'm going to remove is the safety belt, which is held by 17mm bolt. Then I'm going to use the same method as I did when I did the front side. Because I want it to match. Plus, this one is not towards the end of the mat, and this one I did it towards the end of the mat. So I'm going to do the same thing on the side. I'm going to remove it, and yeah, this one is still fine, but because I'm going to remove it, so I have no choice but to also remove it. So because I'm doing that side, so I have no choice but to remove this one. Let me start with the this. I decided that if I did the driver side, then I should do the passenger side, so that both of them, they can match. I'm not a professional at this, but I don't think it needs skills or experience. I believe I can do it. I've missed one piece over here, so I think I might make another piece here, then it'll go down and then everything will be covered. But for now, I'm actually happy with the way it looks. Now back to the steering wheel. Since it is now dry, the only thing that is left is to reassemble the steering wheel and adjust everything else. And to be honest, it wasn't easy at all, because now with the new vinyl, it becomes difficult to install the steel plate on the steering wheel. With the steering wheel, I have to say I did, well, 90% job, because it is looking great, but at the back it's not looking great. But I think I won't feel it when I'm driving, and the way it looks beautiful. Let me show you.
What we do here is go back.
The only issue that I had with this is over here. It was supposed to be here at the middle, but it is over here. But overall, looking at the steering wheel, it looks good at the front, but at the back, well, this is what you would expect from a non-professional. But I really love the steering wheel, and now it is the only thing that is left to go in the interior. Now I'm going to remove the old steering wheel, and I'll be checking how the bell was connected, because on the other one we don't have a bell. From the inside we have the brown and we have the black wire, and the brown is connected over there, and that one is also connected. And on this one, where the connection, the black, here is the black, and that means the brown is going to connect here, and the other black is supposed to connect here, but
it looks like it won't be able to connect there, but I think we can be able to fix it. I just wanted to see if I'll be able to make the bell work with that one, because we cannot take a steering wheel that has a bell and then take the one that doesn't have a bell and put it on this one. But I can see that it is possible to make that one actually work, and this one will actually be put aside.
Now I'm going to be removing the old steering wheel and fitting the new steering wheel. I'm going to be using a 24mm socket to remove the center bolt. At this point I already locked and positioned the steering wheel so that when I fit the new steering wheel it will be in the same position. I also marked the steering rack just in case if I forgot where the steering wheel was facing. And that's the old steering wheel off.
Place a mark right over here so that I can be able to know that that is where the steering wheel is supposed to be. But I'm not sure if the steering wheel is going to be 100% okay. But the first thing that I want to do is clean this side, because it's supposed to be silver but it is kind of dirty, and I think the bell will not work if it remains like that.
I'm just going to use a harsh sandpaper to clean the surface so that all the connection will be able to connect. Then I'm going to test fit the steering wheel. I don't want to fit it now because we still have a bell that we need to test.
So I've created a mark right over there, and that mark will match with this one over here. So let's fit the whole steering wheel and see if it will actually fit. So it is in, and you can see that it is matching with that over there. So they are matching. The only thing left is fixing this. I think I should fix this before I actually do the whole steering wheel, because if I just tighten the steering wheel and the bell doesn't work, then this is for no reason then. So I want to make sure that the bell is working before the steering wheel is finally in. So I don't know how I'm going to do it, but let me try to do it now.
The aim right now is to find where I can connect the other terminal for the bell to work, which I was confused at first, but I decided to take the terminals and connect them the opposite just to see if they would actually work. What I've done is that I used a wire just to see where I can connect the bell. And I guess now we have our bell. Now it's just a matter of connecting everything, then tighten the steering wheel and then connect the bell. It has been raining for the past 2 days and my wipers were not working. I know that it might be a connection issue. Let's see if we can fix that. Using the 10mm socket, I was able to remove the two bolts that will allow us to remove the wiper motor, which was not that simple. After removing the 3 10mm bolts, now it's time to take the whole wiper mechanism out, but it was blocked by this. Now there's a bunch of things that I need to remove before I remove that cover. When I was busy removing the cover, I've realized that it has two parts, the top part and the bottom part. Then I went back and tried to remove the top part so that I'll be able to remove the wiper. After that whole hustle, the wiper motor is out. If you are at this part of the video, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out. I would really appreciate it.
The wiper motor is out, and I think I already found the problem, because I knew the problem was a connection problem and it was the ground that was the issue. Check this out. Here is the ground,
and it looks like it's not having the right connection. Let me test if it is the issue before fitting it back on the car.
So now the wipers are not moving, but when I touch it, now I stopped. So that's the issue. Now I'm going to tighten it down, then we're going to put the wiper motor back.
Using a T screwdriver should solve our problem.
Well, the wipers are finally in, and now I think I can just connect them
and they will absolutely work. Let me just try to connect them with one hand and see if I'll be able to do it. But I definitely know that it's going to work. Well, here they are, they're connected. Let me put the wiper blades on. At this point, I've already fitted the wiper motor back on the car. Now I'm just gonna do the blades, so everything in reverse. Then we're going to test if I wasted my time or if it actually worked. But I have a strong belief that it will work. Now the wipers are fitted and the wiper motor is connected down there. It is connected. The only thing that is left is to test if they work. Well, the wipers are working. We finally got the steering wheel in. We finally did the interior to look much better. And I guess I have to end the video here. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, you hit that like button, and follow me on Instagram for more update. Even though I haven't posted anything yet, but there's something that are coming. There's some things that are coming. So make sure that you follow me. The link is in the description, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.